My name is Dr. Shannon Kroner, and I have a degree in clinical psychology. I've been working with kids with special needs since 2001. And you ask any psychologists, behaviorists, special education teachers, and they will undoubtedly say that the rise in developmental disabilities and special needs children, it's skyrocketing. And I have no doubt that there is a link between vaccines and developmental disorders. I've had so many parents tell me about their vaccine injury stories with their children and show me before and after videos. Children are sicker than ever. The way that one conversation came about was, wouldn't it be great if people who really push vaccines could address the people who were speaking against vaccines? There needs to be some kind of a public debate. So I went to Brittany Vallis, who did the Children's March, a nationwide march on children's health and wellness, and asked her if she wanted to join me in putting together a public debate on vaccine.
I loved Shannon's idea. I was in the pharmaceutical industry for about 7 years, between being a certified pharmacy technician and a pharmaceutical sales rep, and I've seen behind the curtain with the pharmaceutical industry. Vaccines are a pharmaceutical drug. It's just in a syringe versus a pill. It's about selling this product. And how are we going to expand our target market? I see the same pattern from when I was trained as a pharmaceutical sales rep and how they handle vaccinations. So you keep the message short. You repeat it over and over and over again. Safe, effective, necessary. Safe, effective, and necessary. Vaccines are definitely a business.
Did you know, Mom? Dad?
We wanted to do the event in Atlanta because we felt that it was really symbolic having the CDC right there. We met with the debate team from Georgia Tech, the debate director at Morehouse, and the debate director at Emory. We figured that by going to the debate teams, that there's really no debate that's off the table, and all three were 100% on board. Then they went to their superiors. We were actually told by the Georgia Tech debate team they could no longer speak with us anymore. We were told by the Emory debate director that they need to maintain their message of public health and vaccines are safe and effective. And then Morehouse stated that the biology department did not want this happening.
I was surprised when the debate teams pulled out, but at the same time we were really hopeful because the panelists were very excited about this opportunity.
We had an entire spectrum of people. Some who really push vaccines, and the doctors who really, they stick by the CDC vaccine schedule. And then those who are somewhat in the middle of the road. And then we went to doctors and professionals who are more vocal about the risks associated to vaccines. So we had a complete panel of experts, but then once we announced all of the panelists publicly on our website, that's when the emails started coming in. One of our panelists, a vaccinologist, put us on the phone with Dr. Walter Ornstein. He used to be the head of the National Immunization Program for the CDC, and now he is the head of the vaccine department at Emory. He specifically said, "I'm not going to stop this, but I want nothing to do with it." We received an email from our infectious disease doctor who had stated that the American Academy of Pediatrics and the American College of Physicians had suggested to him that it would be a poor idea for him to participate. Dr. Peter Hotez considered it, but then ultimately he had said that he needs to keep his day job in order to feed his family. One of the biggest moments in planning this event was when I decided to contact the godfather of vaccines, Dr. Stanley Plotkin. He's the creator of the rubella vaccine that's currently being used in the MMR, and invited him to participate. And in his correspondence back to me, he called us shameful and disgusting. Literally within a week, all pro-vaccine doctors had dropped out, one right after the other.
We have realized we can't find anybody to represent that side to come to the public. That should be very alarming for the community that does support vaccines.
I find it shocking that scientists and the doctors are not willing to have this conversation or stand up for the safety of these vaccines. There's a message in that really the science maybe is not so much on their side.
When the circumstances change, so does the conversation.
We've taken this as an opportunity to really expose the silencing and medical oppression upon doctors and really bring that to the forefront of the conversation.
So what we have decided to do is present as much as we can from the perspectives that are missing, videos, quotations.
And our panelists who will be there are going to be speaking on that.
From neuroscientists to MDs to DOs to medical journalists to PhDs, we have amazing expertise represented in that room. And it is the first time that all these people have been in one room together.
People need to see what's really going on, and if doctors are in fact being silenced, then there's even more reason for there to be a debate like this now.